Okay, so I just got this kids robot in the mail and I was gifted this product, and so far I'm just really impressed with even like the box. So it's very like heavy duty, nicely made. We are just really excited to get started with it. So let's open it up. Okay, so when we open the box right away, it comes with this quick start guide, talks about the controller and voice control and how to make it work. Also tells you, like, explains the app, things like that. Has a great little user manual in here. It's all in color and looks pretty easy to follow. There's coding mode, which I'm excited for my kids to try, voice mode, and just powering on in the battery. Looks, like I said, really easy to follow. Here, there's some stickers in here must be to put on the little robot, maybe. That's kind of what I'm thinking, but maybe they're just decorations. We'll check it out. Map packs. That seems really neat. We'll have to open those up and see what those are like. Okay, then in here, over on this side, we have the controller. So how you control the robot. This looks really neat. It looks like we need to put some batteries in here probably. Yep, so it does not come with batteries. Has a space for 2 AAAs in there, so we'll have to get that set up. And then here, this is our little screen for our robot guy. Everything's super organized in the box here. Here we have a cord, a charging cord. Okay, then right here in the center, we'll get this taken out of here. I think this is how our little robot friend gets around. So we will have to probably attach that top part to this and see how it works. So this is just the first initial unboxing. So far, I'm super impressed with the quality of everything. It all looks great. The packaging is great, and so is the instructions. So we'll check it out some more. Okay, so we open up the map, and so here is one side, and here is the other. This little guy is super cute. It's Pubbo, and he can respond to voice. He can respond to the remote control here and do a whole bunch of fun things. So we'll just try him out and say, Pubbo, dance party. Super fun. We can also have him, we could say Pubbo, light on. Pubbo, dinosaur sound. In addition to sound and lights, he can also like follow this path here. So I have this whole coding book in front of me here that you can kind of look at and figure out different things to have him do. Like I said, we just did like one of the Let's Dance ones. Oh, and there he goes again. We could do Pubbo, turn around. Turn around. I have noticed you have to make sure you're speaking really clearly to him. Pubbo, turn around. Turn around. And then you can see the little speaker on there, so we know that it is working well. Some other fun ones are, like if you set him up on here, you can do start line following. So he is able to follow this whole track, which is super cool. I have a little trouble getting him to stop. Like I can say, Pubbo, stop line following. And he does not seem to want to do it. So I'm gonna take over here on this remote, and I am gonna see if I can just get him to do some different things here with this. So I'm gonna switch and just press this little remote mode here, and he stopped now. So I'm gonna grab him and bring him back. You can also do some really cool things with like picking up the colors of things, but I want to just show you also how we can do like pressing the side buttons will turn on different lights for him. But you can also get into coding really well with this, which is super cool. So there is a coding button here. Coding mode. So just by pressing this little button, it goes to coding mode. And you can see there's already several things like I coded in here. You can press this button to get rid of some of those or have it continue to do things. So if we want a sound, we can push this and choose which sound within there we want. Like maybe we're gonna have it quack. and maybe we want to do certain lights or different things like that. So then you can either talk to it and do a voice command or use this play button on here. So it's gonna follow what we coded. I'm super excited for my kids to try this more and just see how it works and how fast that Pubbo can get through all of these. So this is a super fun little robot coding tool. Like I said, I can't wait for us to get more into it. There are volume controls on here too, if you're wondering about that. You can see that does change it on here a little bit to like a turn around. A lot of these have different, just fun things that they can make this robot do. You can use this button again to, oops, your kid made a mistake, you want to redo that. There's also like teaching mode if you're using this in the classroom. There's an app that goes with it, so you can just get way more in depth as well. Color reader. Blue. So we picked up blue right there. And then if you kind of move into a different one. Purple. Red. So that's just really fun as well. So overall, this is just a really fun little guy. It does take some practice figuring out when to say things and how to switch it up with this remote. However, that said, I feel like it would be a really easy thing to, once you start getting acquainted with it, knowing the right times to do things. You can see now that little symbol is gone. So probably not listening to me talk, but as long as I remember to say like the Pubbo, then it will wake back up. Let's dance. And then there's tons of fun things about it. So if you are looking for a cool little robot for your kids, this one's really interactive. My kids just had a blast with it and definitely recommend checking it out. I'm going to talk real quick about ease of connection here too. So when we turn it on, there are these little buttons down here. Just by pushing that button, it will turn on right away. And so right now I don't have this connected yet, and I didn't have to do anything fancy to set up the Bluetooth. It was great. All I did was turn this on, and almost instantly, there you can see, super easy, like no work at all. So loved that part of it. The ease of connection was great.